bRoOkLyN Daddy in the house. What up? Video number 2 for today. Pretty psyched. And this is my first time ever busting out my F2P free-to-play account. FTP. I don't know. Whatever is most common. Free-to-play account. I've spent nary a penny. Zero, zilch, nada. The big donut hole on this account. So it's different, right? You gotta be patient, and it can be frustrating. But I discovered this deck on Clash Arena, I think. Somebody put up a great explanation, and I tried to find somebody to credit, but there wasn't an author name. I think a lot of people have probably talked about this deck, but I have to say it's so well balanced. It's one of these decks where there really aren't other decks that you go up against that you think, oh, I can't possibly win against this deck. It's just super balanced, and the Ice Golem is such a fun card, especially for kiting. You guys are all familiar with kiting. If you're not, at some point when I have enough subscribers, you guys can say, bRoOkLyN Daddy, would you please post a video on kiting? I will say yes, my good sir or madam. But yeah, kiting, basically, you put up a troop that isn't going to go for a troop. It's going to target a building, and they just start walking off towards that building, and you get another troop, like a P.E.K.K.A., just to follow it. And it's hilarious, especially when the troop goes beep, like does the full U from their tower all the way around and then back to their other tower. It's really funny. So kiting is fun and very satisfying, and it's great to do with the Ice Golem because he costs all of 2. The Golem, I guess I should be saying Golem, right? The Ice Golem. Golem is Tolkien's character. Precious. So anyway, this deck, I haven't used it in a while, but this is the deck that got me to, well, what used to be Legendary and is now Hog Mountain. Or I love this in French, Mont des Cochons. The Mountain of Pigs. Sounds like a war or something. Yeah. So I'm going to just do a battle. I guess I'm going to do one on the ladder. Why not? Now, in my other video today, I was talking about being on the edge. I guess I'm kind of on the edge here with 3055. I don't have much of a buffer. But I'm going to just take this deck out for a spin. The basic idea, it's pretty obvious. You want to get your graveyard going, and then when you can do pushes with either Hog Archer's Graveyard, or rather Ice Golem Archer's Graveyard, or Hog Graveyard, it can be devastating. So let's try it out. See if I can put my money where my mouth is. Is that how that expression goes? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, here we go. Who am I up against? Dark King 01. Give him a thumbs up. So, Ice Golem at the back. Now, I could have fireballed Wizard and Tower there. Oh, we're going to be up against a graveyard deck. Always fun. Graveyard versus graveyard. In an epic battle to the death. Now, that Ice Golem is pretty much toast. So, we might get... Let's get a little Mega Minion going here. And then, okay, see, that's a bummer. We got the Executioner, but he's going to get a little distracted. Now let's Fireball. This could be a good value Fireball. What I love here, too, with this combo is those Archers, if they're ignored, they can just do some work. So that was pretty good. That was a decent push. The Tombstone is doing its thing. We have an Ice Golem ready to go. Now, what do we think is coming up next? Wizard? Let's do Ice Golem at the back. Get another Tombstone going. Okay, Hoggy. And look at that. See, I love this. The Tombstone is so great. And look, the Hog gets pushed all the way over and does almost no damage. Okay, take advantage of the fact that the Executioner is over there. Now, should I Fireball? Yeah, I'm gonna... That might have been sort of overkill with that Fireball, but look at that. Now, let's get a little Ice Golem. I didn't even need it. I was gonna say to distract Mr. Executioner. Now, it's always fun to do the pig push when he's coming in behind. That was a little too late. But when he's coming in behind the ice golem and he kind of shoves him along, it's just adorable. Mega Minion, such a great defensive card. So we're sitting pretty here. I probably could have placed that one square to the right. Get some archers. Okay. Now, using the ice golem to soak up skeletons is really fun, too. Because his little puff damage... Sounds like a rapper. Puff damage. His little puff damage when he dies, you know, can take out an entire skeleton horde. Oh, I'm wasting... Look, I'm wasting elixir. Don't waste elixir, kiddies, boys and girls. I always say it. Well, let's get... Let's zap the skeletons. I was going to fireball. I was going to send in a fireball along with that. But I think we got this. Ice golem just for the distractor. Oh! Wasn't expecting that. Okay, this is great. This is great. And fireball on Wizzy. Bye-bye. Bye. Now, this is tight here. I shouldn't get cocky. It's anybody's game. Anybody's game. Let's get some archers up to defend against that graveyard. But you know, the graveyards are a lot less effective, obviously, once my king tower has been activated, which it has. Okay, now here we go. Here we can do a little pig push where the pig is going to just shove that... Oh, no, watch this. Watch the skeleton. Oh, I love that. I love when the hog is riding in behind the ice golem and there's a skeleton horde and they all die with the puff damage and they just sort of explode around the hog. I just love that. Okay, so all we're waiting for here... Maybe we're going to drop a push at the kill zone. Oh. See, isn't that funny? I totally lost track of time. Now, here's a great lesson. I lost track of time, and I thought, oh, it's going to be overtime again. But, of course, we were already in overtime because I was having so much fun. I was thinking, oh, yeah, we got this. But, alas. Lesson learned. It's very easy to lose track of certain things. In the heat of battle, not only do you lose track sometimes of the cards that your opponent is going to use, but also the time. I mean, have you ever had those battles where all you had to do was zap one of their towers, it was like 10, and then you just forget and the time runs out? So, let that be a lesson to you. Keep your eye on the clock. Don't be like Andy Reid, for all you football fans. He used to be the head coach of the Eagles, and he's still head coach in the Chiefs, right? And, yeah, bad clock management. So, you know what we're going to do? Bonus battle! We are going to do a bonus battle! Bonus Monday. Okay, may as well open this. Let's see what we get. Oh, the audio's getting weird. Alright. There's a little something I like to call cards I don't use. Oh, well, there you go. Okay, so let's do a free-to-play battle featuring this same deck. And I'm not going to forget about the clock this time, all right? Jeez. I'm so embarrassed. Okay. Let's make up for it. Time to play, and time to play strong and smart. Thumbs up. Distractily Jones. Zap. Alright. So let's get a little mini combo. Archers in Graveyard and just see what happens. I'm going to fireball. Oh, there we go. Yes, we got. Just barely got. Just the tip of the wizard. Tip of the wizard to ya. Okay, I need to shut up. Start playing. Okay, golem to glass. So, anybody's game right now. I'm not super happy with how I've been playing thus far, but let's see what happens. Now, normally, you see in my other deck, I don't like this. In my other deck, I have the Knight, and I just love dropping the Knight against the Executioner. I think he's a great counter. What would you do in this situation? Let's get to 9, and then do a little Hog Graveyard combo.
Showtime.
Well, yeah, you know what? I'm going to try it. That Hog's taking some heat. Taking some heat from the Wizard. Oh, big P.E.K.K.A. Big Mama P.E.K.K.A. Now, let's try to catch that P.E.K.K.A. in the Fireball. Oh, love that. Value. Oh, maybe I can... No, I was going to say I was going to try to do a little mini kite seminar. There we go. Look at that. That was kind of a mini kite. Ah, I love it. Look at that slow-moving P.E.K.K.A. just lumbering on over there. Let's zap these pesky fellers. Okay. Fireball. And one more little distractor. Okay, those... I'm not happy about this situation on my left tower right now. Not happy one bit. That's ugly. This is ugly, kids. But you know what? We're going whole hog. Pun intended. Whole hog on the left tower. And let's try to get a fireball on the tip of the wizard. Tip of the wizard to ya. Oh, I love that. And a distractor. And I think we have pretty much won. That feels good. That was tight. That was tight. There was some good play. There was some sloppy play. But there we go. We got a 2 for Monday. And I'm at 30-54. Still not enough of a buffer to really feel comfortable. But there you have it. That deck, which I haven't used in a while. But as you can see, super well balanced. It really can defend nicely against just about anything you throw at it. I got a mini kiting thing in there with the ice golem pulling the P.E.K.K.A. up. But that's it. We got 2 videos from Monday. Maybe I'll do a 3rd. Who knows? Anyway, subscribe. At some point I'm going to remember which direction that is. Here. Subscribe by tapping my face. And enjoy. bRoOkLyN Daddy!